Have you ever been 20 miles north of San Pedro, Belize? This remote area has amazing wildlife and even a museum. Let us be your guide to the Belize-Mexico border and show you our exclusive listings along the way. Stay up to date with the Sunrise Realty team. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for your island updates. Hit the subscribe button below to see all of our new videos showcasing Ambergris Caye. Today, we'll be heading out from Grand Caribe, Belize with our boat captain, Mr. Charlie Westby. Our marketing manager, Damien, is here to document our boat trip, and Hilmar and I hope to be your guide on your journey learning about Ambergris Caye, real estate, and everything in between. To get to the west side of the island, we'll be using the San Pedro River. Here, we're in a no-wake zone and making our way under the Boca del Rio Bridge. A new gas station is being built on the north side of the river, soon to be ready to service vehicles on both land and sea. Heading through the river, you'll see development on both sides, while most of the coastline still boasts mangroves, home to an array of iguanas, birds, and even a nursery for growing fish. If you continue ahead, you'll get to the Iguana Sanctuary and the Carabenia gas station. We're heading out through this shortcut to get to the San Pedro Lagoon and around the island to the west coast. We're coming up and around Turtle Island, a turtle rescue and resort home to 2 recovering turtles. Amidst these crystal clear waters, we make it to the Laguna Estate subdivision, about a 10-minute boat ride from the San Pedro Town Center. We have second row home sites starting at $99,000 US, and as you can see, we have a new beachfront home built in the neighborhood. We also have multiple resorts with restaurant options nearby. The Laguna Estates subdivision is located directly east of the private island Cayo Espanto, a luxury destination resort that hosts celebrity clientele. As we continue heading north along the west coast, we pass by the Secret Beach area. Subscribe now to follow our channel and stay tuned to see our future videos. We actually have 7 amazing listings to tell you about on an upcoming feature. Passing 4 miles north, we see a handful of private island residences, a fishing lodge, and sandbars. Locals and visitors love to enjoy an afternoon on the water, spending time with family and friends, having a tropical cocktail, and soaking up the sun. Make sure to stay hydrated. We arrive at the Bacalar Chico West Coast Ranger Station at 9:45 a.m. Mr. Dennis is here to greet us along with his security pups. Every time we visit, we make sure to bring a little something for the rangers and their sidekicks.
Five of us working here. We stay here for 2 weeks and then we get a week off. Well, at this time we are doing the Marine Reserve and National Park enforcement.
The first stop on our tour around the museum is a beautiful hand-painted map of North Ambergris Caye. I'm outlining where the rest of our boat journey will be taking us, through the river and around the east coast of the island. The key on the bottom left of the map outlines different sites in the Bacalar Chico National Park and Bacalar Chico Marine Reserve. As you walk through the museum, you can take in all of the historical information about the surrounding areas, its inhabitants, how the river was made, and more. We'll be touching more on that on our next video, so stay tuned. We got to see a manatee skeleton, a crocodile skull, and so many different Mayan artifacts. Our island is so rich with history, we are going to be starting a blog for you to read through everything that makes us so unique. After we finished at the museum, we headed across the property to a 4-story watchtower. Climbing up these staircases are worth it. The views are incredible. Crystal clear waters to the north and west with dense jungle to the east and south. Seeing the island from this vantage point is something most people don't get to experience. Make sure to take some pictures at the top before you head back down. With the watchtower behind us, we admire the fire hearth that the rangers used to cook on, overlooking this beautiful coastline. This area is so pristine and the views are what postcards are made of. I couldn't help but to stop and admire our island's beauty. As we head back to the boat, we make one last stop on our tour at the museum, a racing boat that not many know about. The Lydia Rose arrived in Belize Thursday, August 23, 2012. Here in Sweeney captained the Lydia Rose during the Ocean Pedal Challenge and made it 1,900 miles past their intended destination. The crew had last seen the vessel in February 2012 when they had to abandon ship due to bad weather in the Atlantic. The boat floated from the coast of Gran Canaria and landed in our very own Palm Bay subdivision, 20 miles north of San Pedro, Ambergris Caye. If you're planning a trip around the northern tip of the island, I highly suggest visiting the museum. It is such a great way to explore our island's heritage, and so many people don't know about it. The last thing Mr. Charlie pointed out as we were leaving was this man-made wall in the water created by the Mayans that acted as a barricade against intruders. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and join us next week as we continue our journey through the river and to Palm Bay. We hope to be your guide to Ambergris Caye real estate and understanding the island. Live, invest, retire. Ambergris Caye, Belize.